Check, check, check. Oh, it says recording audio through USB mic. Okay, cool. Sweet. Well then. It says I got 22 minutes on this thing, so let's try it. I tried to do this once already on like a better camera, and I couldn't find the battery pack for it and the cord that I needed to move files over. It's whole thing. Hey everybody. So it's been a while, obviously, since I've posted any kind of personal update video. Think of this as akin to the old vlogishing point videos that I did back in the day, but with a more steady cam, probably better lighting a little bit. It has been a busy year for me, and it's at the point where I don't have much to show for it yet. Don't look at that. I don't have much to share for it yet, but I do have stuff to share, and hopefully the ball will start rolling in 2026. So I wanted to do a New Year's update. So first and foremost, I'm going to start with a couple things that might not be as relevant to the folks that know me mostly for YouTube. But before I did YouTube, I was in an emo post-hardcore band called My Brother the Ocean. We played with a couple pretty cool bands here and there. Law Dispute, Sainthood Reps, The Classic Crime, Young and Heartless, etc., etc. It was a fun time. And in November of last year, we played our first show back in 7 years with my buddies Dying Whale. It was that's probably got a glare on it. Here's the show poster. But it was their farewell show. I'd known Matt from Dying Whale for what feels like over a decade at this point, probably 15 or so years. And Eli, their drummer, had been the drummer in My Brother the Ocean for a few shows sporadically throughout the years. So when they were calling it quits, it made sense to get back together and do that show with them, to see them off. And we were thinking about it as a one-time thing, but my sibling who plays guitar in the band was in the middle of booking a summer festival at the time, and we decided to extend and do that. There's going to be a documentary about it. It's my understanding that Javin Irving, the former vocalist of Carousel, used to run the Little Room in Florida YouTube channel where bands would do sets at his house. He might still be doing that, but it's my understanding that he got a lot of documentary footage. I know for a fact I was interviewed for that, as well as Ted Kendrick was there and got our entire set on camera. We've been waiting to get the soundboard audio back to sync it up. And oh shit, speaking of, I probably should have done that. Whoopsie. Okay. Anyway. Actually, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So we're waiting on getting the soundboard quality back or the soundboard audio to put on that footage. But I might put some of the raw footage in here if I can figure that out. On top of it, we put our 2017 demo up on streaming for the first time since like the day that we broke up. It was on Bandcamp for just a day. We took it down because we were unhappy with the full recording. But we put the songs that we were most proud of up on streaming finally. So those are there along with our other stuff. I'll link them down below. But while I was at that show, I ran into a friend who had transitioned in the time since the last time I had seen her. And we got to talking a lot about my own gender identity stuff. And more or less, I have been at the point for a while where it felt like coming out as non-binary, while there's still parts of that feel true, it feels as though it was a half step um, to hopefully like get the people in my life to accept uh, something more gradual than just jumping in the deep end and saying, "Hey, look at me, I'm trans." Um, but that's in my talk with that friend. We discussed a lot of the stuff about it, and so in the months since, I have been trying to figure out the next steps in my transition. Uh, in a few weeks, I will be in a few weeks, I will be working on getting, not working on getting, I will be paying to get fluids frozen in the chance that I go infertile from estrogen. But after that's done and paid for and the samples shot off to get frozen, my doctor is fine with putting me on estrogen, and that's going to be the next step. Over time, I want to do electrolysis and name change and therapy. I'm in therapy right now, but it's not a personal therapy. It's and I need that in conjunction with this. So, I mean, it is a personal therapy, but it's it's more than one person kind of situation. But anyway, so I'm planning on moving forward on all of that, and I'm really excited with that as well. Um, I will say that for those of you who have been rocking me, for those of you who've been rocking with me for a while, they them pronouns is still fine, but it's expanding to she they rather than just they them. Um, ooh, excuse me, that's kind of gross. So I just wanted to put that out there, and from there I can segue into the next topic. In 2023, I started the Queer Comics Wiki with a couple other folks to try to document as full as we can the history of queer stuff going on in comics. My focus primarily personally as for what I'm putting forward on the project is trying to round out uh, genderqueer representation, whether that be trans, non-binary, intersex, characters, creators, etc. But we've got other folks with us as well, working on other parts of the wiki. Um, and they're all doing a great job. And if that's something you're interested in, you can join us on Discord. We've got a Discord channel where we plan editing and talk through ideas and stuff with each other. And I'll have the link for that down under, as well as whatever other links I've already mentioned and may not have mentioned. And yeah, so I'm real excited about how that's going. It's at the point where if you Google some characters, our site is the first thing that comes up, and I want that to be the case with more and more characters going into 2026. So I'm excited for that. But rather than just historicizing queer comics, I'm also creating them. I've joined up uh, with Ted Kendrick, who's going to be the letterer. He's going to be the letterer and the editor for a project I'm working on called Support Group. We've got an amazing artist in August Kanakis. He is a trans artist who has been nominated for a Dwayne McDuffie Award, which is incredibly impressive to both me and Ted. But in the time that he has been on this project with us, has also received a Ringo Award for the anthology book Transphoria that he worked on, and it's fucking exciting. I'm thrilled to have somebody who's coming up and winning awards be on this with us. We have a 4-issue story outlined with ideas for a second arc. 3 issues are scripted. 6 pages are drawn for a pitch presentation that we're planning to try to throw to a couple publishers. And if not, we will crowdfund it ourselves. And we've also got 5 character designs. Ted said I could show off a couple, but really I only just want to show off one right now because he looks the most like I drew him, or I imagined him, I guess, when I was a kid. He doesn't look like I drew him, but he looks like I imagined him if I was good at drawing. So this is done by August. I had to print it out, and it's kind of, my printer's being janky. But I want to get this as close as I can. That is the eyeball. Is it better in the light? No, that's probably terrible. Yeah. That is the eyeball. He's going to be the villain to our story. I'm excited for you all to meet him. I'm excited for you all to meet the heroes. I'm excited for all of it. In conjunction with the comic, though, Ted and I are also working on putting together our own media publishing studio. And that's going to include not just print stuff like comics and books and whatnot, but also digital publication as well, which means YouTube is back in the cards. We'll probably be making a new channel for whatever content we're doing. And I'll probably just post a trailer or whatever over here once it's ready. But I'll tell you, the one that I've got a couple different ideas that I've been cycling through, but the one that I've been putting the most effort into right now, because I know you guys will all be excited for me to be talking about the DCAU again, is I wanted to go in and dissect just exactly like what Bruce Timm contributed to the Batman Batgirl romance over the years. I'm at the point where the script that I started is about 50 pages long right now, and I've only just started talking about Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero. The only DCAU that I've touched is Batman the Animated Series so far. The project spun out of what I thought it was going to be and is becoming something so much bigger. I'm putting chapter markers in throughout it because we're thinking it might turn into a whole docu-series just to like not do the Quentin Reviews 5-hour video thing as the first thing out the gate. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. I'm intending to work more on it this weekend, or not weekend, but my off days from work. And I'm thrilled to do it. I'm excited for what we've got coming down the pipeline. I think that's basically everything at this point. I don't really have much of a social media presence these days, if you all want to keep up with me, though. I am on some sites. I got off of Twitter pretty shortly after Elon bought it because of all the fucking Nazism going on over there. And I'm not on Facebook anymore, but I still have Instagram. I've got Blue Sky. If you're interested in what I'm doing or what I'm reading, I guess I've got a League of Comics Geek account. And if you are interested in what I'm watching, I just got my Letterboxd reactivated. Letterboxd? Yeah, I got my Letterboxd reactivated. So those are my main social media places you can find me. I also moderate the DCAU subreddit, so if you want to talk DCAU, I tend to be in there. But yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to let you all know what's happening. I'm excited for 2026, and I am absolutely thrilled to be working with all of the people I've been working with, getting this stuff done and moving forward on it all, whether that be the other members of my brother, the Ocean, the folks that are the folks that are helping with the Queer Comics Wiki, Ted and August working on the comic with me, and of course, Ted being a business partner with this studio. He said that I could show off the logo but I don't know if I didn't print it out, and I don't know if I'm able to edit to just pop it in. I didn't want to do a lot of editing anyway. I just kind of wanted to get this up, done, and out quick. And I've already this is my second or third time shooting it because I had technical difficulties. But yeah, Happy New Year. Let's go into 2026, swagging it out. I love you all. Kiss your dads for me. I am excited to see you all again soon. All right, bye.